Okay, we are at the Farmington Police Department in New Mexico. I'm here with Utah Cop Watch, and we're going to go in and I'm going to file a complaint against Lieutenant Mosley, and we're going to see if they're ADA compliant, and we'll fill out the complaint for me since I can't write. So here we go. Let me turn this screen around and car. Where is it?
I guess it's over there.
Is that the entrance over there?
Over there.
Okay. All right. All right, hold this up. Better use the crosswalk. I don't want to jaywalk. There it is, police, it says over there. Let's get a quick shot of that. Police. See. Oh. Flipping around here. Just this here. So let's look around first. Let's see if they've got a notice. Actually, I'm going to flip this around here, make it tight. There we go. So let's see if they've got an ADA notice in here. This women's restroom. Turn off this lens a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay, back the blue. Look at that, back the blue. Don't wear capes. Real heroes don't wear capes, huh? Okay. Whatever you say. Property and evidence room. Looks like it's closed. San Juan Pharmaceutical Drug Disposal. Ooh. And excuse the shaking, people. Let's see. Authorized personnel only. Authorized personnel. So it looks like they've got their signage up. I don't see an ADA compliance notice. Somebody trying to call me. Turn that off. Alright. What does this say? So there's a complaint form. So we'll take one of these, put it right here, because we're gonna send it through the since I can't fill it out, we're going to have them fill it out for me. Notice of right to inspect public records. Okay. Maybe we'll do a public records request too while I'm here. Ring buzzer for service. Records division. Okay.
Okay, help you.
Hi, what's your name?
Brianna Ashman.
Hi, Brianna. I need to speak probably with a captain, somebody higher than a lieutenant, because I need them to fill out my complaint form for me, as I can't do that.
Okay, let me go see who I have in the building right now for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What do we got?
She's gonna go see if she can find somebody above a lieutenant to take my complaint and write it down for me.
Can you hold my camera?
Hi,
How can I help you?
I need somebody to write down my complaint for me.
Okay, I'm Jessica Kennedy. I'm the supervisor for.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Is that better?
No,
Okay, my name is.
I can't hear you.
My name is Jessica Kennedy.
Oh, there, now. Okay, what's your name?
Jessica Kennedy.
No, it's not. Something's wrong with it.
Jessica Kennedy. I am the supervisor for records and evidence.
Okay,
I'll be more than happy to fill it out for you.
that thing's cutting
I'm
in.
happy to fill it out for you if you want to hand it here.
So you can take a complaint?
I can fill it
Yeah,
out
she's
for
from
you.
Records.
This thing keeps cutting in and out and I
I'm
can't
sorry.
hear. So,
I can probably just talk to you this way. Is that better?
no?
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't go on the other side of the glass.
Can you go here?
Does that one work better?
Is that any better?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see. I can fill it out for you.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Not a problem. You want to hand it over here?
Sure.
Solutions.
Okay.
with Miracles.
And you want this as a complaint?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me bring a chair over. Do you have a way that I can sit down to do
Yeah,
this
you can,
complaint?
there's a single one right over there.
Okay. Here, let me get that in there. There we go.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Whew.
Would you like to be contacted?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to be contacted
By email?
by email? Okay.
Obviously, they don't
What's your name?
The Vigilance Committee
name.
at 1864@gmail.com.
Okay. Do you have a card that I can go ahead and write it down so I can make sure I'm spelling it all right? Do you want to spell it for me, please?
It's
Tell her to read your hat.
THEVIGI. Well, you could read it right here on my hat, right?
Perfect. I just want to make sure I'm getting this all correct. That way they get it correct on their end.
The ball over there.
And then it's 1864 after that.
Born in those flags.
1864 188.
No,
I'm sorry, 1864, correct?
correct, at gmail.com.
Get killed. This is how they.
Okay. And a phone number.
I don't wish to give a phone number.
Their memories. Behind a soda machine. And they spend thousands and thousands of taxpayer money to parade them all over the city.
Okay,
This is
so
where they
go
end
ahead.
up behind a soda machine.
What's next?
Your complaint.
My complaint?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can't hear you again.
Sorry, is that better?
Yeah, if you'll speak into the mic, then I can hear. Yeah. So on April 22nd, 2025, I witnessed a Lieutenant Mosley violate the rights of another citizen by arresting him because he said words. And I witnessed this on a YouTube live stream.
Okay.
So that was a violation of the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. And I really hope corrective action will be taken by the Farmington, New Mexico Police Department.
The 1st, the 14th, and the 4th, and would like what?
I would like corrective action to be taken by the Farmington Police Department here in New Mexico. And I can refer them to the video. And I'm sure you guys have seen the video. You're nodding your head yes, so.
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure they can
Okay.
watch it.
Yes. Yeah. Lieutenant Mosley said, if you say one more word, we're going to consider that interference, and I will arrest you. Do I make myself clear? And then the people from Press Harder said, I have a right to speak. Do I make myself clear? And in retaliation, Lieutenant Mosley arrested him.
And of course, they don't see it that way.
Okay.
So what happens next?
I can timestamp this and I will send it up to IA.
Get a
So
copy.
you timestamp copy for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, and then what's next in the process after
So
that?
this goes up to IA and then they do an internal investigation and then they can give you a contacted email.
Okay, and they'll let me know that they've found no wrongdoing?
If they find
Yeah.
any type of doing it.
That's typical. I can't really hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they find anything, yes.
They will contact you.
Okay, yeah, that thing is starting to cut in and out too. You must be manipulating it somehow to where I can't hear you.
I'm sorry that you can't hear it well. I can turn it off and
There,
just
no,
speak
that's
loudly
good
if
right
you
there.
want.
That's good right there. Just don't move.
Okay, okay.
All right,
So let me go timestamp this and then I'll get you your copy, okay?
that sounds good.
Give
Thank
me a
you.
second.
They even have it here, look, they even have the big badge, back to blue.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a public records request.
Yeah.
And here you go.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll send this up to IA right now. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
hang on. I have more. This is the records division too, right?
Yes,
Do
sir.
are you the PIO?
No, I am the records and evidence supervisor.
Okay, I'd like to do a public records request right now.
Okay.
Yeah, over here. I'm gonna get her to come and fill this out for you, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it, thank
Not a
you.
problem.
So can you hang on to this? All right.
You know why you're doing this? I'm gonna walk over working.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, what was your name again?
Brianna Ashelman.
Thanks, Brianna.
Just so you know, I do need a signature for this.
Yeah, I can give you my scratch marks after after we
Alright,
do
sounds like fun. Do
this.
you have the case number, or do you know the case number
Um,
you're looking for?
I don't. Nobody will give us any information on this, so.
I can certainly track down the case number for you.
Okay, I appreciate
It's
that.
not hard to do. You have a date?
April 22nd, 2025.
Alright,
It was, I think it was like Coronado Apartments. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it's like the island out in California.
Okay. And do you know what we're talking about then?
I
Kind of?
don't. I'm not overly familiar with it. I just.
Your
work
speaker's
in-
not working again. Your microphone?
I'm sorry, is that better?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not overly familiar with it. I just work down here in records. That's all I do.
Perfect. So what I would like to get as far as a record is, who is your ADA Title II coordinator?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, most people aren't. So that's going to be part of my request. I would like the name of the ADA Title II coordinator. You have to have one.
Sorry, here. It's hard for me to write down here.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you again.
It's hard for me to write down here. I need to sit up higher to write. I'm gonna write real quick. Title II coordinator.
Yes, ADA. Americans with Disabilities Act.
Ah, yes.
I'll see if that's a record I can pull because I don't believe that's a record. So what I can pull is
That is a public record, whoever the ADA officer is. That's what I want. I want their name.
Okay.
Their title would be ADA Title II coordinator.
Okay.
And I would like their, how long they've been employed as the ADA Title II coordinator. And I would also like their certification and their salary.
Sorry, my wrist is cramping up. Give me a minute.
No worries.
Well,
I like the way you write.
Thank you.
You put you hold your thumb with your other hand.
I haven't eaten yet today, so I'm a little shaky.
Oh, God.
Not as shaky as me.
I'm trying to keep my handwriting. It's not always the most legible. That's on me. I say I have doctor's handwriting. All right, so I'm just trying to keep it neat and clear. All right, and then requester's name. Did you want to put the vigilance committee?
The vigilante is what I go by.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you got that part right.
No, you go by the vigilance, not the vigilante.
No, I go by the vigilante. Yeah. The name of my entity is the Vigilance Committee.
Gotcha. All right.
I will go see about the records. And did you want that case number as well?
Yeah, and I'm not done yet either.
Okay, no worries.
So, I would also like Lieutenant Mosley's personnel file, everything that is public in that file.
Complaints done.
All complaints that were founded or not founded.
Trainings you have taken.
Yep, trainings he's taken. His salary for the past however long, and how long has he been employed at the Farmington, New Mexico Police Department?
Hopefully after this fuck up, not too long.
Yeah, hopefully he won't be here too much longer.
So the parking lot across the street is public, right? We could park there, right?
Municipal court parking lot.
So we could park there, okay.
All right.
Anything else?
Okay, and then you're gonna go ahead and get that case number for us, right?
Yeah.
I'll get that case number. Just to let you know, if it is still open, I can't release it. But if it is inactive or closed or cleared, I can release that case report for you.
I would also like to put a hold on all body cam footage on that scene. I want all the body cam footage of every officer on the scene. And do you have a fee schedule as well?
I don't believe believe so. If it's a request for.
You should have a fee schedule for any kind of body cam footage and any kind of public records request, like how much you charge for those with those things.
Yeah, no.
I want to put that
know
on
how
my
much it
request.
charges.
I want to put that on my request. What your fee schedule is.
Okay.
Real quick, can I get your email address so I can make sure
Yes.
you get all these?
Yes, it's the Vigilance Committee. (1864)
Oh, pardon me, yeah. I went straight for the yeah.
at gmail.com.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm
A lot of
sorry
people
for
assume.
that. Running ahead.
There we go. All right. I got the fee schedule. I've got Lieutenant Mosley's public profile or public file, all complaints founded and unfounded,
Trainings.
and length of employment. And then the ADA Title II coordinator and how long they've been employed and their salary.
Perfect.
All right. And then let me get this on there too. I'll go write it down as soon as I'm able to track down that case number for you.
Okay.
And then I'll get this filled out real quick here for the body cam.
Perfect.
You want in-car and body worn?
Yes.
Gotcha. And you want real-time crime center surveillance if there's any available?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mark it.
I used to work in a real-time crime center. I can't recall if there's any cameras near that area, but I'll mark it for you.
Okay.
And if they have anything, they'll get it.
And there's something else I would like on that as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I would like any and all communications for April 22nd, 2025, from the start of the phone 911 call, and I'd also like that 911 call as well.
Okay.
On that date, April 22nd, 2025.
So I believe for the 911 call, you'll have to contact the dispatch. I can give you their non-emergency number.
You can actually forward this request on over to them, and then they can fulfill it.
All right.
That's part of Public Records Act.
All right, so you're saying any and
All
all?
911 calls and what else?
No, just the one. Well, however many 911 calls were made for that particular incident, and it's the case number that we're referencing, right?
Yeah.
And then I want any and all communications, radio dispatch, emails, text messages between all officers on scene.
I'm gonna step back up here real quick.
Okay.
All right, so just to make sure I got it right, I have any and all 911 calls for the case. I'll put the case number here. Any and all communications, phone calls, text messages, emails, and radio communications from the officers on the scene.
Perfect.
Gotcha. All right, is there anything else I can do for you real quick?
Nope, we'll just get the reference number and then,
And I'll make sure you get a copy of that reference number too. To have.
and a copy of this
Oh,
timestamped.
yeah, it'll be on there. I'll get it time-stamped for you.
Perfect.
I'll get you a
Piece of paper with it written down too.
And then how many days do they have to respond for the initial response? Do you know?
I'm relatively new, so it's going to be 3 days
For the initial
could,
response.
could be 5 if I remember right. I'm not
The
sure about New
business
Mexico.
days.
Yeah, business
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's just the
73.
initial response, and then if they need more time, they let us know.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
long as
they
they
will-
communicate, then we'll
We
be
will
good.
certainly keep you in the loop.
Okay.
I'll be right back with that case number.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. I hope I've thought of everything. And I can always. I'm going to get a business card before I leave, so I can always send an email with another public records request if I need to, or if they need specificity. So cover that base. And once this video is out there and done, if you folks would please put in the comments of any suggestions that you might have the next time I do a public records request or an ADA compliance thing. Just let me know. Either send me an email or leave it in the comments. Comments are always good for the algorithm on a video. So, and then always remember to like, share, and subscribe. I know I don't say that enough, so I'm saying it in this video now. It's like, no wonder, Cliff, you're under 1,000 subscribers. You never ask them to subscribe. So I'm going to try to do that on every video and every live stream now. So. But I don't really care about all that stuff. It's not what's most important. What's most important is boots on the ground do not get their rights violated. That's what's most important. And I think we all know just by watching that live stream of the people press harder. It was a pretty egregious false arrest. And the proof is in the pudding. It's right there on video. If you say one more word, you're going to be arrested for interference. So you're going to be arrested if you speak, which is a violation of the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of speech. We have a right to talk. Just because Lieutenant Mosley has severe attention deficit disorder and he can't do his job because somebody's talking to him is no excuse for getting all butthurt and arresting somebody simply for speaking. And there was a lot of officers out there too that on their reports they said we were called names. Well, call a fucking ambulance. He can call you all kinds of names. That's called redress your grievances with your government officials. So they got all butthurt. They got into their feels and arrested a man for speaking. That's the bottom line. No crime was committed, but they're going to arrest somebody like this. The process is the punishment, people. And we're not going to stand for it anymore. So we already know that they're not ADA compliant because they don't even have a notice out here in the police department lobby for ADA Title II compliance. So that's a potential lawsuit. I don't mind filing them. And I know I've asked this young lady's name twice, and she's given it to me twice, and I've already forgotten it. So she went to get a reference number. I think she finally found one. guess not. I hope I covered all the bases here and what I requested.
Alrighty, so I got that case number for you. It's gonna be right here.
Perfect.
And it's gotta be on.
Oh.
Did you still want
Want
You
it
cut-
on like a separate piece of paper?
There you are. Actually, can I get a card too with an email address for the public?
PIO?
Yeah, the PIO.
Yeah, let me go see if she has business cards real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, they are running up to her office real quick. I got a little,
Okay.
Buddy running up.
let's see here.
Oh.
Where was I? Oh, yes, here. Okay, so I've got this. I have to forward some of these over to City Hall for
No
the
worries.
request.
Perfect.
So they'll get that taken care of. The report, I do have a copy of it.
Okay.
But because your name's not
On it, it will be 50 cents a page. If you want a physical copy, we can email it to you for free, though.
Yeah, email's fine.
Email's fine? All right, we'll go ahead and get it emailed to you then.
Okay.
All right, perfect. And then I just need a squiggle here,
Okay.
a squiggle there.
Okay.
Oh, and here's that. And I'll go ahead and write that case number down on this card, too.
All right. So my signature is never going to be the same, but I did sign it, so.
No worries. You're fantastic. Thank you.
There we go, and I can't write the date on it, but another signature.
All right, here's that business card for our PIO. And then I wrote that case number on there for you, too.
Okay, thank you.
And let me get you your copies of these.
And the case number, there we go.
And I did timestamp these for you.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome. There's that for you. And I will go make sure these are entered into our system right now. Is there anything else I could do for you?
Nope, that'll do it. Thank you so much. You've been a
No
great help and
worries.
very professional.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate it. And you have a wonderful day, sir.
You as well. Oh, okay, that's how you do it, folks. You get more flies with honey, so to speak. Hang on a second, I gotta. All right, let's go find Utah Cop Watch, and we got places to go, people to see. And there he is.
I was coming to check on you, see
Yeah.
if you were okay.
Yeah. See if they hog-tied me and threw me in the jail for saying something. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and end this, guys. I will see you on the next one.